There, Kim here. Happy Friday. Today's video, we're going to be going over all the states that have decided to cut unemployment benefits, as well as 3 additional states that are thinking of cutting benefits. We're also going to go over 6 states that are offering back to work bonuses, as well as who is trying to prevent these states from cutting unemployment. And I'll give you a hint. You can look on your screen right now, and it is no other than Bernie Sanders, who I feel has been a huge asset during this period of time. If you recall, he was one of the people that was fighting so hard for stimulus checks in the past. And if I can just be a little bit of frank, love him or hate him, he's really been fighting for the people during this time. And I really have a lot of respect for him because I do feel like he has been the constant in, like I said, fighting for the people. So Bernie Sanders is urging the Biden administration to block the states that have decided to cut unemployment. And we'll get into this article. And of course, I'll be showing a couple articles in this video, and their links will be in the description below this video if you want to check them out further. In a letter sent to Labor Secretary Marty Walsh, Sanders cited a section of the CARES Act for the first pandemic stimulus bill passed last March that mandates that the Labor Secretary provide pandemic unemployment assistance benefits, PUA, to all workers who are eligible for the program. The PUA was created by the CARES Act to extend unemployment insurance to those people that aren't traditionally qualified for regular unemployment, self-employed gig workers, as well as, freelancers. And then alongside of that, with the CARES Act, as we all know, in the most recent bill, they have decided to add on an additional $300 a week. So the PUA program was expanded earlier this year to include workers who left jobs because of COVID safety concerns, workers who lost hours or employment as a result of the pandemic, and school employees who lost pay because of school closures. Sanders concedes that states have authority to stop paying out benefits under the federal programs, but argues that they cannot stop payments under the PUA program. PUA payments must also include the $300 per week federal supplement. It is crucial that the Department of Labor does everything in its power to ensure that jobless Americans continue to receive this aid as the law intended, Sanders wrote. And then down here it says, Washington Post reported that Senator Ron Wyden out of Oregon also pushed the Labor Department to look at all options to prevent gig workers and self-employed individuals from losing their benefits. So there are several people that are still trying to fight these unemployment cuts, which obviously makes sense because states are not 100% open yet. And it boggles my mind because they're trying to cut these benefits knowing that states aren't even 100% open, and it's just absurd. So here are the states that are currently on track, unfortunately, to cut unemployment benefits. As you can see on here, not only do we have the states, but we also have the date that they intend on expiring their benefits. Now, most of these states are including the following. They are cutting the following: PEUC, PUA, as well as the extra $300 a week. And while all funding for the Pandemic Unemployment Benefits Program comes from the federal government, states can opt out to terminate their participation, which doesn't make any sense to me. But federal law does require that the effective date of this change to be at least 30 days after notification is provided to the Secretary of Labor. So I guess the good thing is that the states are not able to terminate right away. They do have to give the Department of Labor 30 days notice, and then hopefully give you as the individual 30 days notice as well. And it really boggles my mind, because I've actually gone to a couple of the Department of Labor pages or websites for some of these states, and nowhere on the website could I find easily, at least, that they have decided to end participation. So what's really unfortunate is that I know that there are people out there that are fully unaware that this is even happening, which the communication that these states are not giving people is absolutely awful. And it's a shame, because, you know, it's bad enough that they're cutting these benefits, and what's going to make things even worse is people will all of a sudden stop receiving benefits and not know why, and not at least have that notice. One correction on here is Ohio. They are only ending participation in the extra $300 a week. So PUA and PEUC in Ohio is still intact. Louisiana, Governor John Edwards refuses to request ending federal jobless aid for now. So it looks like if you live in Louisiana, so far they're not going to cut anything. Kansas, they are starting to feel the pressure to end federal unemployment. And then Nebraska also continues to evaluate ending unemployment. So those are the 3 states that are potentially at risk. Most Democratic states that have Democratic governors so far are, you know, they're not looking to end unemployment benefits in those states. So yeah, we will, you know, see what happens with that. Oh, and then Wisconsin, Republicans want to end the extra $300 a week. So they're still evaluating that in Wisconsin. So there are 6 states so far that are offering some sort of back to work bonus. We have Arizona. $2,000 are eligible to individuals who return to work full time, and those that return to work part time will receive $1,000. Connecticut will offer $1,000 to $10,000 jobless workers who find full-time work and hold the job for at least 8 weeks. Oklahoma is offering $1,200 bonuses for the first 20,000 claimants who will hold a job for at least 6 weeks. We have Montana offering $1,200 bonuses that go back to work for at least 4 weeks. And then Colorado is offering $1,600 to unemployed workers who start a full-time job in the final 2 weeks of May. And this bonus will decrease to $1,200 for those who get a job in June. So, oh, and then one more, sorry. New Hampshire is offering $500 to people who pick up a part-time job, and then $1,000 who get hired full-time. So that's all I have in today's video. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. If you like it, please give it a like, and I will see you on the next video.